Guys, we're back on the video on the channel. Today we have a class setup for the AUG SMG, a gun that you don't really see too people using in these days in Modern Warfare. It's a gun really underrated, really under the radar type gun, and it's definitely going to be chosen. An MP5 or an MP7 are going to be chosen over an AUG, but the AUG is still a very good gun in this game, and it's a surprisingly really good gun. Before I get into the attachments today, man, use that like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, man. Let's get the 20 likes on the video. Be greatly appreciated. You guys have been killing the support on the channel, man, and I'm trying to get these consistent uploads for you guys because I know you guys do deserve it, and I do appreciate your support. Anyways, guys, the first attachment I rock on my gun is the 622mm long barrel. This barrel turns the SMG into an assault rifle. Bottom line, it's literally an assault rifle now, and it's absolutely insane. We have the commando foregrip for recoil control. 32 round mag. The other two are in class ups I've used before. This is a complete new class up. I decided to try completely something new, and I honestly really like the 32 round mag over the 30 and 60 round mag. I know it may sound weird, but that's honestly my preference. But you guys can use these if you want. But these add a lot of recoil to the gun and really slow down the ADS speed, which I don't really think it's worth it for less than 2 bullets or an extra, couple bullets here and there. We have the stippled grip tape for the ADS speed, sprint fire speed. You already know the vibes there, man. And the fully loaded perk, this gun with this clip runs out of bullets really fast. So I either run fully loaded or sleight of hand, either one of these, whatever your preference is. Or you can take that off and put on an optic or a muzzle or something like that. But honestly, I don't see the point of that, so I run fully loaded. Yeah, this variant of the gun, honestly, for me, is that I use it more as a medium range to short range assault rifle, other than just an SMG. The gun is an absolute beam machine, and I'll get to all that in when I talk about the gun and the gameplay. But to finish off the class, man, we have the 357 pistol, shotgun pistol. You know the vibes, man. Scavenger, hardline, shrapnel, easy mode perks, claymore, and then stim shot. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the class, man, and now I'll see you guys over in the gameplay where I break down the pros and cons of the AUG SMG. What's up, guys? Before we get into the pros and cons of the gameplay, I wanted to quickly go over the gameplays we have today, man. We have 2 gameplays, one on Quarry, one on Nia Palace. We do end up, dying off both nukes in the gameplays. We do on 20 kill streaks, and I still go crazy. I got some cool clips, man, where I don't even know how I survive, bro. I just be running around, shooting everybody, hiding and shit, and somehow I pop out alive out of it all, and it's actually really interesting in some of the funny parts of the gameplay. Also, in this gameplay, I'm using a variant of the AUG that comes to the Battle Pass. If you guys have the Battle Pass, you guys bought it, or whatever you want to call it, Season Pass, you're going to have this AUG variant if you guys have. I think it's at least like tier 90, you're going to have this, or tier 80, something like that. And it actually changes the iron sights a lot, and it's actually, the iron sights with the new variant are actually really good. I actually really like them. Completely changes the gun, and it makes it a lot easier to kill people at farther ranges and be more accurate with your shots. And that kind of helps with my class setup being a more AR geared assault rifle or SMG, more good class setup that's geared for those longer range gunfights. Having an easy iron sights makes it a lot easier. Pros and cons of the AUG, man. Pros, as I mentioned before in the attachments, is this class is built for more longer range, and the AUG being a high damage SMG allows me to be able to succeed at those ranges, at ranges where I would particularly not use SMG, but this gun allows me to do so. With the longer range barrel and the already good damage on the AUG, man, the gun is absolute beam machine. Being that at long range, medium range, and short range, the gun goes absolutely crazy, man. Really long ranges, man, you're gonna find a huge damage drop off, but it is still an SMG at the end of the day, so you're not gonna still beam kids like you would an M4. But medium range and short range, this gun is gonna be an absolute dominance of a weapon, man. Absolutely dominant, and it's very good. And this gameplay kind of shows those longer range gunfights along with those closer range gunfights, all culminated in one video, which is really cool. Recoil wise, the gun's an absolute laser beam, an absolute laser, bro, an absolute laser. The gun literally has 0 to no recoil. Yeah, just the way it is, 0 to no recoil. With commando foregrip, man, I can still beam kids across the map. I played around with putting on like a Merc foregrip and having an absolute beam machine on my hands, but that just lowered the ADS speed too much, and I just decided against that. But other than that, man, the gun is an absolute laser beam at respectable ranges, man. I can sit there on a head glitch and beam someone and get the kill easy, no problem, and make sure to hit all my bullets. Another good thing about it being an SMG, man, obviously it has good ADS speed, good sprint to fire speed, good hip fire speed, all the good stuff you want to look for in a good SMG. Obviously it's SMG, so obviously it's going to have those traits. And then along with that, it has great iron sights, like I mentioned with this variant. And for damage wise, it's actually really good. Without even putting on the damage magazines, the 30 damage round or the 60 damage round, the gun overall is a very good gun already, man. It's already very good damage. It's a 3-4 bullet kill up close, especially if you get a headshot, definitely. Or 5-6 bullet kill at ranges, which is still very good for an SMG. The only negative to this gun, man, is the bullet count and the ammo you get. I find myself in many situations running out of bullets in the middle of a gunfight or in the middle of, like, right next to all your enemies, and I don't know, I do find myself kind of lacking on that, and I don't know, I do find myself dying a lot because of that, and it's the only problem I see with this gun. The only thing I could do, like I said, that's why I run sleight of hand and fully loaded. I can either solve one of those problems where I die middle of gunfights having to reload, or like middle like some sticky situations, or I'm on a big streak and I have absolutely 0 bullets in my magazines, which happens a lot as well with this gun. So that's why I try to use fully loaded with sleight of hand, and that's really the only downside of this gun I can find, and it's really kind of what hurts this gun and what makes it one of the best SMGs, is because of the ammo count. And if you use the damage round magazines, your recoil goes through the roof and your ADS speed goes through the roof, and it's not even worth using at some points. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for the breakdown of the gun and you know, the rest of the video. Hope you guys do enjoy the gameplays here on Naya Palace. I do go crazy here at Espawn. I just put them in a quick little spawn trap and tell them what's up with it. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you guys so much. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.